Hello, Mechwarriors! Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Mechwarrior 4 Mercenaries playthrough. I decided to go back to Solaris, make some money, and advance the timeline a little bit so that more mechs would become available, because when you get over to... what's the planet called? I don't know. New Exford, and you have to fight the Jade Falcons. You pretty much have to overpower them really, really horribly. Because even on lower difficulties, they're clan and they're just better than you. Furthermore, because I'm not playing as the Wolf's Dragoons, a lot of the mechs in the mech tech are not coming up as often. So, take a quick look in the mech lab. I'll show you what I'm going to play to advance into the assault, because right now only the heavy is available. I'm using the Vulture 2C. It's got 4 clan heavy medium lasers, some rocket launchers with extra ammo, and clan ultra AC-20s. It's a little bit less heat efficient than I'd like, but that's mostly due to the rocket launchers, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to spam those at point blank range if somebody decides to face hug me. Alright, well, here we go. So we'll just start with jungle heavy and work our way across.
From the heart of Cathay, this is Duncan Fisher. The jungle is filled with people waiting to see the next heavy match of the season. If you ask any of them, they'll say the heavy mechs are where it's at. The action has been intense these last few weeks, as many pilots are going above and beyond to win. The jungle is a tough arena for heavies because it's harder to get around, but that'll just make a better game for us. As you know, this heavy season has been one of Steiner domination. They have 4 heavy pilots who have been destroying all who face them. The events outside of Solaris seem to really be pushing them to go that extra mile on the battlefield. There's a lot of energy in the air, and it looks like we're going to have a great game today.
Thank you, Duncan Fisher. Alright, let's go.
It's Solaris time.
Enemy detected.
There goes our favorite of the game. Well, this is live Solaris. It's unpredictable and fast, and you can never tell who's going to come out on top. Miria Stewart is one of Liao's own. In a controversial move, he decided not to compete in the medium circuit. This is his 2nd season, and some think he could use some more seasoning in the lighter circuits. I think he has a lot of promise, but he's pushing himself too hard. It's hard not to like the guy, though. He's honorable and doesn't seem to take his sudden stardom seriously. I hear he still eats lunch at a little dive in downtown Cathay. I don't think this is going to be his year to make the championship, but when he makes it, I'll sure wish him well. I love a good heavy mech match. You have enough firepower to really see some fireworks, but you have enough speed that you don't wind up with a turret match. Heavy matches also have a lot of your proven warriors trying to work their way into the championship. So you have pilots who appeal to the working man, people who have paid their dues and are waiting for a shot at the big time.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Damn it.
Target destroyed.
The heavy season has been kind of one-sided. Steiner pilots have definitely been avoiding each other down there. Hey, that's nothing new. Pilots tend to have their own agendas, and on some of those agendas is not shooting your countrymen. True Solaris jocks will take the shots as they see them, but it's a hard thing to call sometimes, and there are definitely some grudges out there too.
Sometimes there's a guy that stands over there and he just sort of stares at the tree and doesn't do anything, so I had to go check and make sure I wasn't going to be fighting a fresh mech. Taking 2 arrow 4s to the center torso really sucked, but there's not a lot you can do about it with Li Fang. You just deal with it.
Ammunition depleted.
Looks like there's a lot of fighting for position. One sad thing is that some of a pilot's best fights are the ones some fans least like to watch. Some of my closest matches, which really defined me as a pilot, got rated "Stewart is down for the match." And I hate to say I told...
Target destroyed.
The Merkman wins.
Okay.
Bam! That's
Didn't
it,
get a lot of kills that
fans.
game.
We have our winner. It's Spectre, a rookie pilot showing the big boys just exactly how this game is played. There were some good fights out there today, but the Merc rookie phenomenon has stormed the jungle again. Here's to you, Spectre. This is Duncan Fisher signing off.
But that opens up Jungle Assault. Hopefully the mech's not damaged. It is damaged. Ugh, that costs way too much. I should probably sell off a bunch of my mechs. What do I have that I don't need? I didn't like the hub. No, it's kind of sucky.
You know what time it is, Solaris fans? Factory time! Duncan Fisher here. It's a fine day in Montenegro, as long as you stay clear of the arena. People are piled in to see the latest match of the heavy season. We have some great mech action in store today.
This is my favorite map.
Solaris time.
Oh, Mechwarrior, you're pissed off because I killed you?
Enemy detected.
The competition is pretty fierce tonight, but one of the hopefuls is rookie
Enemy
Spectre.
detected.
He's a dangerous Merc pilot who's strung together several victories in multiple weight classes. He's versatile, has a good head on his shoulders, and he is by far the favorite tonight. But this is Solaris, so you can never tell who the last man standing will be. It's looking like we have a good game going on. In heavy mech matches, you really see the full gamut of the heavy weapons. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. That guy is out of here.
Almost got you.
Spectre's tearing through him today. That's his second kill of the game.
$28 more rockets. Was that a dragon? Oop. Somebody just died.
Two heavy contenders are Ellie Niels and Nako Toyuma.
Enemy detected.
These Steiner powerhouses have seemed unstoppable. Ellie has been getting a lot of the spotlight, and I've heard a tasty rumor that Nako is none too pleased. Just between you and me, Solaris fan, I think that Nako is the better pilot. He's deadly efficient and a lot more consistent. I think Ellie has had a bit of a lucky streak.
Keep doing that.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Not all pilots do well in the field. Then come to anything Spectre gets in his crosshairs winds up as junk metal. That's number 4.
Ammunition depleted. Target destroyed.
There we
Just
go.
one man left. We're about halfway through our season, and yet again, Spectre has come out on top. If you haven't heard of this kid, you should have. It's his first season, but from his performance tonight, you couldn't tell. He slugged his way through some serious talent to take the prize tonight. And I bet we'll see him back in the factory later. It's been a heck of a game. This is Duncan Fisher from the factory.
I didn't get damaged that time. That was good. Made a good chunk of money. All right. So all that's left now is Coliseum Heavy. Okay, welcome back. I actually did a Coliseum Heavy, but they start you out next to Li Fang, and he doesn't miss in the Coliseum for some reason. So you just get pounded with arrow 4s pretty much instantly, and there's nothing you can do about it except just out DPS him. So I built a mech specifically for that, but the play was so boring I didn't bother recording it. So we'll do another one. So I built a Mad Cat called the Alpha Strike Mad Cat. It has 2 assault lasers and 2 LBX-10s, and I just face tanked him and blew him up. I also put reactive armor on just for dealing with him. It's kind of a douchebag move, but you just can't win because he just center torsos you 3 times and you die. So here we go.
This is Duncan
Hopefully
Fisher
you'll
reporting
enjoy
live
this one a
from
little bit
Solaris.
more.
We have a tough match of hard-hitting heavy fighting tonight. The great thing about this class is that they can pack all of the ordnance you know and love and still book around the battlefield. The pilots are signaling the all clear, and here comes the action.
I'm going to tuck right in there and hopefully not get hit by a bunch of missiles. Okay. Let's go back out and fight him.
Enemy detected.
And what? It's awful.
It's a real slugfest down there. Makes me want to mount up and join them. Kapow! One less mech on the field.
Of course, they're all ganging up on me. How annoying.
Well, he gets to add another notch on his mech for that one. Of course, his mech looks in bad shape, too. It's the nature of the game, and if you take too much damage in the beginning, the odds aren't good you'll last until the end. You have to pace yourself for the whole match.
Warning. Damage critical.
Oh crap that the damage is critical.
It looks like Spectre wants to take first today. He's just nailed his second pilot for the match.
That Vulture's damaged. The other guy's got a PPC. It's probably...
Enemy detected.
Somebody
One of the
blew up
reasons
over
I
there.
love heavy fighting is that you can really have some fun custom chassis. A couple years back, someone had a heavy that had a couple of PPCs and a whole bunch of engine. Man, watching her sail past the opposition was a hoot. And then you have an Argus that almost skips on the paint job to save enough weight to cram a heavy Gauss on its chassis. First time you fire that monster, you can bet some pilots panic. Heavy mechs have some serious variety. Bam, bam, bam. Spectre makes it look easy. Now let's see if he can go the distance.
All right. What's up?
Ammunition
Ouch! Spectre has taken out 4. Again! Kapow! That's it. The Steiner machine is being dismantled. Amazing. Spectre has bearded the lion in its den, and the home crowd hates it. It looks like he's trying to take on Kayla Terrell as public enemy number 1. The Mercman is doing his victory lap again.
That center
Live
torso
from the
damage had
stands,
me worried.
this
I thought I
is
was going to
Fisher,
die.
Wishing each of you a good day.
Well, so that's it. 3 matches and a kind of a 4th match that I didn't show you because, well, you didn't need to see that. That was obnoxious. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I know Solaris isn't quite as exciting as some of the actual missions. I'll do the assault maybe next week, and then we'll go back to the campaign. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.